Hey guys, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. I almost said farmers. Nope. So we're here with the beta update, so it's 1.32. So just because I went over it with a Euro truck, I'll go over it with American Truck Sim, but it's very, very similar, so I'm not going to spend much time doing it. Here is your standard cargo. We've had this for about a week now, I think, so kind of a bit late to this, but hey ho. You can do flatbeds, flatbed with covers, which is different from the European style stuff. And then you can get your double trailers down here, dry van, and then insulated, refrigerated, so on and so forth. So we'll check out the flatbed, pretty much the same ordeal. It seems like they have screwed with the tire options now, and it's just these, but these are even for your truck tires too, so I think they goofed a little bit. And then you can do various different color schemes and stuff, which honestly don't really work with this when it's a flatbed. But we can go steel, deck, or aluminum, which doesn't look good in my opinion. And then you can do the side down there, the curtain, which typically, for the most part, I see these, they are black or various solid colours. Are never, from what I've personally seen, there doesn't seem to be different designs on them per se. And then you can go with the wagon and draw by the looks of it right there. Rocky Mountain doubles. And then your triples. Why you'd want to do triples like this is beyond me. And then different wheel config, so of course small one again, beyond me, 45 foot, and then, and what's that? That's them slid right to the rear, I guess. Yeah, not sure what that's all about actually. Spread axle, and then your 3 axles and lift, them slid to the front. These are all 48 feet trucks or trailers. Spread again, even more spread, wow. 3 axles, and then you got your 35 foot, and then slid towards the front, then right to the rear. Spread. 3, 4, so this one lifts, this one lifts. You actually see this quite a bit, and I believe these ones usually steer. Oh no, here you go. There's the steerable one, so that one was steer. No difference between them by the looks of it. And this one that I see a hell of a lot, so that's the one I personally am going to be using. So we'll back out of this. Yes, I want to leave. And then we'll quickly check out. So that was those two. Dry van, we'll have a look at them. I've not looked at these personally neither. So pretty much your standard fare. Again, they're insulated and refrigerated. You can see the... Basically, it says cooler, but it's carrier. Or carrier, I believe. And then you same with all the different styles there. But of course you need to be in the select locations, as you see, Nevada and Oregon. Did that say Oregon? It does say Oregon. Hey-o. And then, of course, all the different wheel configs, all the way up to these that I've never seen for these. It's always typically this, to be fair. And, of course, all your various different designs along here, and different configs. Different, whoa, that looks clean. That's an interesting looking one. Which I didn't go over on the other one, but you can do your lights, and then down here you can go for the skirts. Wonder what the hole's all about. Oh, that'll be for the spare tire. And then your aerodynamic should be able to do down here, which pushes air over the tires. I've never seen these ones. You do see the skirts, but more sort of similar to that sort of style. Doors, roller door, chrome doors. Actually, you see quite a few of these around by me, and different light configs there, and of course mud guards or mud flaps down there. Okay, that is the dry van and the refrigerated done. And that's it, and the insulated. That is your lot for the trailers. So, without further ado, let's get trucking. Now, because this is a farm sim channel, I've kind of picked a job that, honestly, the jobs on American Truck Sim are very bleak. Euro Truck for this update, it seems to be better right now. So I quickly threw together this stock truck. It is stock, no mods, as far as it goes. And we have the long one with the lift axle there. So if you take a look at the tyres on the back end of the truck, you can see what I mean about them having, basically they're like the trailer tyres right now, and the steer tyres. Don't know what that's all about. Hopefully that gets fixed. There's no tread to them, it seems. So we're going to the farm up here, and we're collecting some hay bales, which I thought was kind of comical for this trip. Now this, compared to the Scout that I was using, picks up speed a lot quicker. A hell of a lot quicker. Okay, cargo market. Now we'll go over the cargo market in a minute. It's, as I said, it's very, very bleak. Kind of surprising, actually. I can't wait for us to get the low loaders and stuff like that. Hopefully we're going to be getting low loaders. I say, I can't wait. We don't know. We truly have no idea. That's cool. I've never seen the horses move around like that. Well, there's a trailer there. Let's just keep on going into it, eh? Jeez. Usually when I do these videos, either the night before I feel like a practice run getting used to the game again, or I've done a small trip beforehand, but today I've literally just jumped right into it. And typically as the game goes, I don't think you have trailers like this long. But this is a setup I see quite often. Maybe not the full 53 foot, probably the 48s. This is a setup that I wanted to do as soon as I found that this was a thing. Black Peterbilt, black trailer. Granted, I'd like less chrome, but till the Viper Peterbilt gets converted across, we'll deal with this. Okay, load up. And there's our hay bales, although they look very much like straw, but they are called hay in the game. And of course that'll be light. I think, what are we weighing now? Yeah, 10 ton of hay. Straw. Ow! That's my elbow off the desk. Oh, that hurt. Dang. I'll give you guys a laugh. So hopefully the trip doesn't take too long. And there's our fluffy excavator from the community job thing. I slaughtered that. I tried to do that fairly quick. It was a bit of fun, actually. It's weird being in the stock Peterbilt. It's so quiet. Jake brakes nicely. I approve of the Jake. I cannot wait for Oregon to come in. Have a nice green state. It'd be cool if you could change your headquarters, because I totally would go Oregon. I think there's something that... I think it would be an absolute nightmare for the game, but it would be nice if you could. And the reason I say that is... I would probably speak for most of us that play this game. And I don't mean as far as the small community goes, I mean the majority of the people that play the game. Even if you live in this area, granted you probably love it, but to play a game, it gets boring. We need the greenery, and we're starting to see the greenery. Just look, as they're building the assets. Hey, brethren, you're seeing it. Alright, let's go outside and hit that button and drop that axle down. Why? Because why not? Let's get up to speed. We can do 75. We will do 75. Darn it. Probably 70 to be fair. Yeah. Fine by me. Oh, that's sweet. Helicopter, train. Now we are heading off to... Where are we going with this? Camp Verde? Can I go that right? Hopefully. Hopefully it's not too much in the desert and I can get a nice screenshot. For la picture. Actually, as we're here, I will quickly go over the different types of cargo. Obviously this is for the flat deck, but the flat deck is, as far as I'm concerned, the most interesting trailer out of the lot because you get to see the cargo. The rest you don't, it's all invisible. So, we've got reservoir tanks, concrete tubes, iron pipes, and ventilation shaft, of course, gonna have that, and the plows. That, I think, is it. Oh, no, large tubes. Oh, lumber, okay, I'm starting to see some new ones. Pressure tank, and that's it, by the looks of it, for me right now. Seems pretty weak, but it is beta. And of course we all know the modders will go absolutely to town on that stuff. They really will. Now the speed drop down. Of course. Yeah, this truck feels so different to drive to the Scout. It's crazy. Now the Viper truck does seem to work as far as putting it into the game, but for the longest time I thought, well, longest 2 days, I thought it was an issue of SES and, oh look, they updated today, yay, oh the issue still exists, the camera was all messed up. I was like, okay, backtrack, this only appeared when I put in another mod, let's remove the mod I put in. Removed the Viper's Peterbilt, and my camera was working, so there's obviously a little bit of a conflict going on there. What that would be, I have no idea. Especially camera. Seems very strange. No, broken down truck. Or broken down bus, should I say. That sucks. Yeah, the speed limit went back up, 70 miles an hour. We're cruising at 70. That bus is starting to speed up too. That's cool, we can haul the bales though. I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to boost the volume of the truck. Post-editing. So you can barely hear it. Crown Vic. I'm hoping we do see some rigid body trucks in both games now. As a chassis option, I don't think they would need to redo licensing. And this will be an old Mack truck. Yep. It kills me Mac's not in the game. It really does. I cannot wait to use the Model R truck again. It's a truck that I've been waiting to show you guys. Patiently waiting, and this update came out. It's like, okay, that's the end of that one. And no Ford Transit. Do you see them in the States? Well, I say the States, Canada. It's actually starting to see those quite a lot, surprisingly. I'm just going to pull up the map quick before we get to the bend. See where we're going. Okay, we're going. Ah, we're staying here. I need the waypoint. It's a shame it's going to be... What's this, Nevada? Or Arizona? Oh, it's Nevada. That's a shame. Pick my screenshot area. Why is it maybe up here? There's a bit of greenery. See the FPS starting to trigger on F-150. So get ready for that. And about there. And we'll see what we've got. Where is the photo mode now? Down there. They moved it. They moved a lot of that stuff. Yeah, take a good look at the cargo. Yeah, you can see what I mean about the tyres. And then if we have a look at these, remember how the back ones used to be different to the fronts? And I believe they're the same ones. Exactly. Yeah, they are too. Oh, look at the chrome coming off of that. That's actually really cool. You can see the car in front. Ha! Neat. I'll do this. And then FOV it all the way in. And then if we... That's it about there. Not the best shot, but if you come across something nicer, we'll take another one. Just the boring desert makes for, well, a boring photo. And if we're coming into a more build-up area, I can see the speed dropping back down again too. Oh, looking at the map there, we're going to be making a turn fairly shortly. If to the left. We're running light in the great scheme of things, and whether it's hay, it looks very much like straw, then it's going to be light, either of the two materials. Hopefully we can get around this bus. Oh no, we're staying in this lane. I just saw a bottom dump trailer there. Eventually it would be nice if we literally just get every trailer. Other than the special haulage stuff when that comes in. I should have lifted the trailer axle. That would have scuffed hardcore. Going around these tighter bends, stuff like that. You want to keep that axle lifted. Where it's in the middle there, it's not the greatest pivots. Well, there should be some fun driving roads. Scenic as well up here, actually. So these may make for a good picture too, actually. Reduce speed ahead. How about I put on the Jake brake? Can't remember if this gearbox has got a retarder in it. Got a feeling it probably does. Box that I threw in here was just the 18 speed eating fella. I didn't really look at any of the specs, I just threw it in there. Biggest engine, gearbox, off we go. That's cool, nice little RV trailer. And just like that, 75 miles an hour again. Beautiful. Eat up the miles again. Ah, 65 for trucks, I'm guessing. We'll do 70. $5-mile-an-hour difference, it's all good. Is that a combine? That is a combine going around a field without a header. Alrighty then. I'm pretty sure at some parts you used to be able to see them driving on the road. When did the speed drop to 55 miles an hour? Wonder why I was catching up on that dude so quick. Probably because of the huge junction here. Look at it. What a mess. That's crazy. It's pretty cool, but crazy. It's kind of funny, you're starting to see the normal trucks haul in some of the customizable trailers as well. Like that one was all liveried up. And move out of the way, Mercedes-Benz station wagon. How far have we got now? 57 miles an hour? 57 miles now, 55 the time I've got that out. Away from our destination. Which I think's out in the middle of nowhere. Hence the straw bales. Makes sense. How high are those straw bales actually? 3 or 2? Oh yeah, 3. Oh, I wonder what style those would be. Oh, I hear the retarder kicking in there. Very faintly here. Make sure that axle's going back down a bit too late now, but hey ho. I don't know how much of a real difference it really makes. I know it does. I remember reading the blog about when they were adding that stuff in and watching the videos. You could physically see the difference, but with cases like that, I wonder how much. I mean, I haven't seen too many random events too. I may need to knock that up a little bit on the scale. And we're getting into a bit more greenery. Just how oh, that's a nice old truck. How boring it is now. Ah, so depressing. That's the thing with the green estates. In SCS, I know they're doing their damnedest to get them out, but they need to really sort of pump them out, but at good quality, and they are, and they're doing what they can. I still strongly believe they started in the wrong area of the States. They should have saved this towards the last, where it was a bit more boring. Maybe it was all down to marketing though. Good marketing though. They don't need it, but if that was the case, I'd say it was good. I was just about to say too, I haven't seen too many cops. Okay, I was wrong saying it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the damn town. Alright, lift that up. $25 miles an hour. Turn. Come on. Turning on this truck seems so slow. Probably because I'm used to the scan, it seemed a lot quicker. Seems like there's a lot of places that are 25 miles an hour too, good god. A vineyard or something there. So I guess technically it is still in the middle of nowhere. Maybe a piff or a pitcher too. Yeah, I think down here would be a better pitcher actually. Actually, you know what, even over here. Something like that. Now, you guys know it's not often I'll do this. But then I'll go through and look at what looks better. I'm sure the pictures of that over there would disappear. And you could probably cut it to make it look better, but hey. Yeah, I like that right there. That'd be the one we use, I bet. Now where are they going to want this shoved? I spy a quad track. I didn't realise that was default. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd want it there. What I want to do is loop around. And you guys know, as soon as I can get a low loader set up, that's what we'll be rocking. Heavy haul low loader. And next time we do anything, we'll probably do a dry van. Hey, brakes, jeez. See how slow the steering is? That was hard steering over there compared to the Scout. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by crashing, probably do a dry van setup so you guys can see what that's all about. It's, I don't know, to me it's boring. You can't see any of the cargo. I think, for the most part, you guys would probably agree too. Let's do it all proper like. Granted though, why would I be backing into a building? I know SCS logic here, but that's because they already have the trigger. When you're going to be wanting to take this off of my trailer. You can skip parking like hell. I'm going to be skipping parking. And I will point out, this is the, well, at the time of me recording this, which is a Thursday, this is the latest update that come out on American Truck Simulator on Thursday. Love the marks, wonder if that's going to hurt. Nope. Okay, parking brake on, we're in neutral, hazards off, beacons off, lights off, engine off, and hit enter, not T like I keep on doing. Gotta get used to that. I think there should be a bonus for us owning the trailer, personally. You should get more money for that. 18 wheels of skill, oh yeah, not that matters, it's test account. And then we can go continue or current job offers, but we're just going to continue, and that's us done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will be back with you on Monday for another farming video. Catch you guys later. See ya.